What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. GGA here, Gamer God Apollo. We are going to be starting Dark Souls Remastered today. I'm very excited for this. It's been a while since I played the original Dark Souls. Lately, I've been playing a lot of Souls games, but the original Dark Souls, man, there's just a special place in my heart for the original Dark Souls. There's just so many things that they did right in this game that I feel like kind of branched off from in the other entries into the series. So I'm very excited. I hope you guys are excited too. I've been putting up a few videos for Sekiro lately. I'm doing a Sekiro playthrough, and I've got a few videos pre-recorded for that I haven't posted yet. But I have put up probably I think one or two videos. Basically the beginning of the game. And yeah, so right now we are going to be getting into Dark Souls Remastered. Few things I want to get off my chest about this playthrough is it's going to be 100% as much as possible. I'm going to try to get as many of the, I'm going to get pretty much all the items that are obtainable in one playthrough, and do covenants and stuff like that as much as I can within a one playthrough. Obviously, you can't really 100% any Dark Souls or FromSoft games in one playthrough because of the fact that there's so many branching quest lines and things like that. And yeah, so it's going to be like basically 100% let's play. Obviously, I've played this before, so it's not like a blind playthrough or anything. And also, please bear with me with editing and stuff like that. I don't have a computer, so I edit this on PlayStation and do my best with what I have. Hopefully, once channel starts getting better and I start getting more money and stuff like that, it'll be more entertaining because I'll be able to edit better and do better things for my channel. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and get started with this Dark Souls Remastered. I'm super excited. Things are going to be, I'm going to have to get used to this big time because like there's things I love about this game and there's things I don't love about this game. Obviously about every Souls games. But anyways, it's going to be a lot slower than what I'm used to. I know that there's not going to be no omnidirectional dodging. It's only going to be forward, backwards, left, and right. Like I said, it's going to be a lot slower paced than what I'm used to because I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring lately, which is pretty much as fast as Bloodborne, maybe a little bit slower than Bloodborne, and Sekiro's definitely faster than all of them. But so I'm gonna get used to that, and then obviously there's not going to be any fast travel until a certain point in the game, so it's going to be a lot of running back and forth. But the level design is spectacular in this game, so it kind of makes up for the fact that you can't fast travel. And yeah, there's so many things that I love about this game. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Enough of me talking. I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys are enjoying the videos, think about leaving us leaving a like, subscribing, commenting below anything I can do to make the videos better, or anything that I can do personality wise that'll make things a little bit spicier. But anyways, let's get into this Dark Souls Remastered. Super excited. That must have been a while ago. I haven't played this in a minute. Offline mode. Now I know the servers are back. The servers have been offline for Dark Souls 3, 1 through 3 because of hackers and stuff like that. Hackers dropping items that end up getting people banned and stuff like that because you're not supposed to have them, or they're like things that don't even exist in the actual game. But I believe they've fixed Dark Souls 2 and 3. I don't think they've fixed Dark Souls 1 yet. I don't play these games online really anyways because of the fact that I hate when I'm going through an area and doing good and feeling good about the area and killing things, and I have a lot of souls on me, and then all of a sudden some crazy overpowered freaking invader comes in and just kills you and takes all your stuff. I don't like that. Unless I'm like specifically going for like PvP or something, I don't really play these games online. But anyway, let's go ahead and start a new game, of course. Oh yeah. Ooh, that music is really loud. That music is really loud. Let's go back real quick. Yeah, we need to fix some things. Brightness, I think, is fine. Options, camera speed, I'm not gonna mess with. The UI, sounds, alright. So music, I usually have way tuned up, but I think since I have headphones in, it's kind of loud. I don't want to be like yelling in the video. I'm pretty sure my voice is already loud enough, so we'll keep that voice always at 10 because obviously dialogue is super important in this game. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll go back. Okay, that's a bit better. Okay, so I forgot in this game, you start out making your character. Now, I'm not going to go too in depth with this. I'm basically going to go easy mode in this playthrough, just for the sake of the playthrough. So basically, your normal sword and board, you know, sword and shield. I'm probably going to go with like Claymore, because that's like one of my favorite weapons in this game. Even though I haven't actually used it that much, I've probably done maybe 1 or 2 playthroughs with the Claymore. I try to stick away from your normal, what everybody else does type builds. But like I said, for the sake of the playthrough and consistency and just funness, I'm gonna go sword and board. You know, sword and shield. This game definitely shield is like super OP. Compared to other games, they try to teach you to just kind of wane off the shield. But yeah, so let's go ahead and enter our character name. What should we name this character? You know what? Bergrit. I don't know why. Bergrit or Bergret? Bergrit. I don't know why that just sticks out, but I just feel like I want that as my name. Sex is fine. Class. Okay, so now we have our classes. And you can see it changes our stats and our levels that we start as in the left-hand side of the screen. So we have warrior, a fearless warrior, weapon expert, high strength and dexterity. So that's probably going to be pretty good because we're going to want, it's going to be mainly strength for the sword that we're going to want to get. But it's also, I know there's going to be a dex requirement, so I hate starting as like the warrior or the knight though, because I just feel like that's so OP to start in the beginning. The knight, low-ranking knight, high health points, solid armor, not easily toppled. So this is basically kind of the same as the warrior, except for he has better armor, and he probably starts at a fat roll or a medium roll. I'm also gonna be going with a fast roll. So I don't know if we want to do knight or warrior because I don't know if they do start with both a good weapon. He starts with a long sword, I believe, and the knight starts with a broadsword. Then we have our wanderer, which is an aimless wanderer, wields scimitar and has high dexterity. So this is your dex build. And he has a leather, is that a leather shield? And your thief, this is like your hard mode. Guilt-ridden thief, high critical hits, has master key. Oh, so he starts with the master key. That's definitely what we're going to be starting with. I'll go over that in a minute. But if you start with the thief, you automatically get that, and you can choose a different starting gift. So that's pretty cool. He has very low health and endurance and strength though, but he has super high dexterity. We got our bandits, which is our savage bandit, high strength, wields heavy battle axe. So this is like your up in your face strength boy, but you're super dumb. And he has some pretty good resistances. Ooh, Wanderer has some pretty decent resistance too. I don't remember if resistance is a very good stat in this game. You got a hunter, a bow wielding hunter, so he'll start with a bow. And he also has, is that the same sword? That looks like a different sword. Maybe that's a short sword, and maybe he has a long sword. Yeah, I think he has a long sword, and the hunter has the short sword. But also starts with a bow, and he's weak with magic. Has pretty decent strength, a pretty high dexterity actually to start with. And he's level 4. I don't know about that. Definitely not going sorcerer or pyromancer. But I'll read the description. Sorcerer of Vinheim Dragon School. Cast soul sorceries. Not gonna be doing that. Pyromancer, swamp pyromancer, casts fire spells and wields a hand axe. Definitely not gonna be doing that. Cleric, definitely not going to be doing, but cleric on a pilgrimage, wields a mace and casts healing miracles. And then you got your deprived, which is in every Soulsborne, Sekiro, ring, whatever you want to call it, game. And it's basically your soul level 1, though in this game you're actually level 6 as deprived. The only soul level 1 in this game is pyromancy, because you don't need to have any intelligence or faith requirements to wield pyromancies in this game, unlike in other iterations. But unclothed enigma, only armed with club and old plank shield. To be honest, I think I'm gonna go deprived. I never go deprived. So many people like love going deprived for some reason. I mean, it's because it's the most evened out stats, so you have the most like I would say accessibility. But I think I'm gonna go deprived because club is actually a really good starting weapon. And the armor it's gonna keep me at a fast roll, so we're gonna go deprived. Now we can choose our gift. Now this is a gift that you can start with, and it basically is just a thing to help you start the game. We have the Goddess's Blessing, Divine Holy Water, fully restores health points and status. Black Firebomb explodes upon impact when thrown, more deadly than a standard bomb. When I watch people do playthroughs, they always read it as STD bomb, and they're like, what the fuck? What's an STD bomb? It's because there's no period after it, which it should be. They didn't really do that right. But it's obviously an abbreviation for standard bomb. We have twin humanities, tiny sprite called humanity, sometimes found on carcasses. We got the binoculars. Binoculars used to peer at faraway sights. We have the pendant, a trinket, no effect but fond memories comfort travelers. We have the master key, which is what we're going to be using because there's going to be a few things we're going to want to pick up early on in the game. And this is going to allow us to do that. Otherwise, you have to find the actual keys throughout the game. And yeah, why would we do that? But opens any basic lock, initial equip for a thief. So it tells you right there that if you choose a thief, you can just have it. And then you can choose something else. The Tiny Being's Ring, a special tribal ring, grants small increase to health points. And the Old Witch's Ring, gift from a witch, ancient ring with no obvious effect. So of course we're gonna go master key. A lot of these items you can just get within the game itself, so it's not like you're really missing out on anything. I don't think, yeah, not one of these is something that you locked out of. Alright, physique, average, slim, very large. We're just gonna go slim. I always go slim. Face, we have a commoner, we got Delta Farmer, Astronoble. Now you gotta remember this game came out in like 2011 or something, so obviously the character creation's not too in depth. I don't even think there's facial hair in this game. But we're gonna choose the most normal looking face for a warrior type. This one doesn't look too bad. The Astronoble, handsome face of the refined common in Astora. Okay. What kind of hair do we want? We got the Vegeta hair. We got the normal I don't take care of myself hair. Is that a freckle? I have a freckle on my shoulder. Swept back. Like I said, the customization and obviously the graphics are going to be a little bit to be we got the Leon Kennedy hair. We got the raggedy hair. We got the bowl cut. Let's go Leon Kennedy. And then color. What color hair do we want? We'll go with like the silver. That's cool. Wait. Let's dark purple. Now we'll go silver. Isn't there a way? I know there's a way to customize. Yes. Create similar face. Oh no. Oh no. Wait a minute. Go back to your normal. Okay. I started. Alright, let's make him look a little bit older. Just keep randomizing that face and that skin color. Sure, that's cool. He looks a little like he has Down syndrome or something, but it's fine. Oh yeah, you can customize even more. Alright, we spent long enough. Jesus, how much time have we spent? Hold up. Let me check my my timer real quick. Yeah, it's been like 19 minutes and we're just in customize and character creation. So let's go ahead and continue. Okay, start the game with this character. Yes. Oh, good old FromSoft intros.
Age of ancients. The world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons.
I was gonna say where it all started, but then again, Demon Souls is where it all started, so I can't really say that. And I don't have a PS5, so I can't play Demon Souls.
And with fire came disparity. Heat and cold. Life and death. And of course, light
and dark. This is such an iconic intro.
Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons.
Fucking epic.
These mighty lords peeled apart their stone skills. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire.
Man, that backdrop.
But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
Such a good intro, man. I remember the first time I watched it, I was like so hyped. I was like, yo, this is crazy. And we finally get to start.
Indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world.
There we be, there we be.
This is your fate.
Oh shit. I'm really red looking. I'm very red. I'm a red boy. Kind of look like an undead Dante. What the fuck? Hello there. Good sir. Did they update the color of the pickups? It looks like super blue compared to what it... Maybe that's a remastered thing. Okay. Alright. Yep, got our fast roll. Alright, let's pick up dungeon cell keys. So I do know... Well, I changed my UI a lot on this. How do I look at the key? Okay. Opens dungeon in Undead Asylum in the north. Let's go ahead and read that. Key to the dungeon of the Undead Asylum to the north. A mysterious knight, without saying a word, shoved a corpse down into the cell, and on its person was this key. Who was this knight, and what was his purpose? There may be no answers, but one must still forge ahead. Okay, one thing I always wondered is, like, why did he like drop a whole body instead of just dropping the key for me? But also another thing is we obviously start off as the undead, I really like the red. I don't know why. I do. But why can't I break this stuff? Whatever. I'm playing with my window open, so it seems kind of dark right now, but I think it should be fine for the video. But anyways, let's go ahead and open this. And let's move on. Now, these are all developer messages, the tutorial messages teaching you how to play the game. We don't need to mess with any of that right now, though. We do. This is, yeah, I was gonna say this is fast scrolling. Okay. So obviously you can target lock on, but we don't need to mess with any of these guys really until we get a weapon, because it's just gonna be horrendous. Alright, we got our first bonfire. Go ahead and rest at the bonfire. We cannot do anything at the bonfire yet, so let's go ahead and head into these big double doors. FromSoft. If you look up there, you can see we got a big boy. And he's gonna go ahead and jump down, but what we're gonna do is run straight to the left, because there's no point in fighting him right now. And we'll go ahead and light that bonfire, and then this message says get your shield, because there's going to be this guy shooting arrows at us. And right here is our shield, and it's a really shitty shield, but it's going to be better than nothing. Let's see, what is, yeah, the physical is only 75, but it'll keep us from taking a lot of damage. I mean, this guy, you can honestly just, you don't even need the shield right here, but alright, now we got our weapon. So now we can actually do some damage. Oh, okay. No, 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 no. No, 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 buddy. And also, fog walls are different in this game. Because in the other games, fog walls basically mean boss fight. In Dark Souls, fog walls can mean boss fight or just new area. And if you look in here, we got our Night Boy that dropped our key to get out. And there's an item up here that I don't believe we can get to yet. Yeah, we can't get to that yet. And there's nothing over here. Actually, I'm gonna take off the shield for now. Oh my god, I'm so used to Elden Ring buttons. God, it's gonna take some getting used to. Let's go down here real quick. I think there's, yes, we can open this, and this just leads back out to the bonfire. Don't need to deal with that at the moment. Come up here, there's gonna be a ball. Just run to this. And he still hit me, that's pretty funny. And now we can get in here where we got our boy.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
So basically you just want to say yes to every NPC in this game, and it'll continue on with their quest line. So let's go ahead and say, sure, he wants to talk to us.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission. But perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
Nice. So now we have our Oh, hey, there's messages. Those aren't developer messages either.
Oh, and this.
Undead Asylum, floor 2, East Key.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Alright, so my rule of thumb is always talk to them until they repeat their line one time.
Now I must bid. I would hate to harm, and thank you.
Okay, so there you go. So now he's basically done. Let's see. Rest at bonfire, replenish. Oh no, these are developer. It's weird they didn't pop up until after I got the Estus flask. But that's basically your heals in this game, obviously. There's the ball that came down. But when we come out here, he's gonna die. I don't know what happened to him, but he's done. And we'll come up here, and there's gonna be, oh god, and we can use the key to open this gate now. We wouldn't have been able to do that before. Wield right hand weapon two-handed. Yeah, I keep trying to hit different buttons for the two-handing, because in this game it's different. Hello. Oh, nice. Both of y'all, son. Nope. Nope. Behind enemy, critical attack. Okay, there's this guy. He's gonna do his little... Nice. Get wrecked, son. And this is locked. Yeah, we can't do anything. Alright. Time to enter this. Now that we have a weapon, we can plunging attack this boy. Yes. And this is the Asylum Demon, our first boss. He's pretty simple. As you can see, he's already almost dead. I mean, yeah, easy. And we get the big pilgrim's key and a humanity, and we get some souls. I don't know how many. 2,000. Okay, and now we can open this. Check my timer real quick. Alright. Good job. Go straight ahead. Now, is there any items? Nope. Alright, now that's pretty much it for the Asylum. It's obviously... it's just a tutorial area. I do believe there's an item down to the left here, which is Soul of a Lost Undead. Now this game, I do remember the most of where all the items are, so I shouldn't miss any. This is something... Yeah, we can do something with this later, but right now we can't. So it's kind of spoilery, but yeah, you can come back to this area because we're going to be leaving this area. But yeah, so let's go ahead and continue up this mountain.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords.
Lordran. So that's the world that we're in this game. It is called Lordran. There we are, boy. Literally everything it shows is like everything you can go to. It's freaking awesome. I love the world design in this game. Okay, so in Lordran, level up and kindle at bonfires. So go ahead and rest at the bonfire real quick. And as you can see, we can level up. We can kindle, which makes the bonfire have more Estus flasks used as after you rest at them. And then we also have our reverse hollowing, which will make us look human again. And we can also be invaded and stuff if we're playing online, or in certain cases NPC invasions. But right now we want to basically do some running around and do some quick early game pickups. So first thing, we have a humanity right there. I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, I forgot, you gotta actually use the humanity. So use item, just cause even though I like being red boy, I want to look human. So let's go ahead and reverse our humanity. And now we're like orangish. Alright. Alright. Yo, we got like purple. What the heck? We got like purple chest hair. Okay. Alright, so we got this guy right here.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the Undead Asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the Undead Church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
Alright, so he basically told you what your main objective for this part of the game is there's 2 bells of awakening you need to ring. One's up above in the Undead Church, he said, and then one is below in the base of a place called Blight Town, which, I mean, just by the name of that, you could tell, I mean, Undead Church doesn't sound that great either, but Blight Town sounds horrible. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and keep talking to him.
What? You want to hear more? Oh, that's all we need. Another inquisitive soul. Well, listen carefully then. One of the bells is up above in the Undead Church, but the lift is broken. You'll have to climb the stairs up the ruins and access the Undead Burg through the waterway. The other bell is back down below the Undead Burg, within the plague-infested Blight Town. But I'd die again before I step foot in that cesspool.
And one thing you're gonna have to notice, in every Soulsborne game, they always have a weird laugh at the end of every dialogue line. But he basically makes Blighttown sound so horrible, which, I mean, it is, but like, especially for first-time players.
Bloody hell, what is it now? You ask too many questions. What now? I'm not up for chatting. Leave me alone.
Alright, so I do believe that's it for his dialogue right now. He is the Crestfallen Warrior, and he's basically just a dude that just chills here in Firelink Shrine, which is, this is your hub world of the game. A lot of NPCs and stuff, if you find them out in the world, will come back to this area, and there'll be updates to dialogue and stuff, and he basically just updates his dialogue every time you do something significant in the world. But for right now, the way we want to go is that way to progress story, but we're going to be doing some pickups real quick early on, and there's, I think, another NPC somewhere that we want to talk to real quick. Let's go over here. Nice little pickup of some fire bombs. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on my bar, actually. Wait. Oh no, that's not my bar, that's my armor. Okay, I was like, what the heck? And then, sure, we'll put humanity on just in case. Just in case we need it. Okay. Let's go over here. And we're gonna have another NPC right here.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Thoroland. Have you business with us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
So he's gonna say that, but if you talk to him
Hello
again...
there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this, as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
And he gives us a copper coin.
Oh my, you again. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you?
So might as well say yes here. There's no point in saying no. I don't even know what happens if you say no.
Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods.
Banded former covenant. So this is a covenant that you can join. There's different there's covenants in Souls games. They all have a different purpose. This one is, I don't even remember. It's like the way of like the Miracle Boys. I don't even know what covenant this is, but we're not even part of a covenant yet, so we might as well join. And covenant established.
Now let me share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
Alright, so now we can actually go through his options. So we'll learn his gesture, which is the shrug gesture, which is basically an emote that you could do for your character. Gesture learned. Let's keep talking to him.
My companions are Milady and her young knights. She is young, but burdened by an undead mission. We are her defenses, to keep her from harm.
Okay, keep talking.
An undead mission? Regrettably, I cannot share that with you. But you are my pupil. Perhaps if you show your faith.
So he wants us to pay him, which I guess we will. 600 souls is kind of a lot at this point in the game. Obviously, this is the very beginning of the game, so 600 souls is actually kind of greedy, but go ahead. I'll just go ahead and say, yeah, sure.
Very well. I can surely tell you, of all people, undead clerics are given a mission to seek kindling. Kindling is the art of feeding bonfires with humanity. Through kindling, we shall one day be granted magnificent powers.
Okay. I don't really know why I paid for that, but okay.
Very well. Through.
Alright, he has nothing else to say. So yeah, he sells you miracles and also talismans. So basically, if you're doing a miracle build or faith build, this is your guy to go to at the beginning of the game. But besides that, that's
again. The effectiveness of the teachings depend upon your faith.
Alright, now is there a way to see what covenant? Okay, Way of White covenant. If you look in the top left of the UI, it says covenant under my name, and it says Way of White. And then you could roll into all this. Is that? That is a fast roll, right? I think it's a fast roll. I don't remember how it is in this game. I know it's like 70% and then like 30% or something. But there is an item up here that we want to pick up. Soul of a Lost Undead. And then right over here, it looks like a black hole, but you actually want to drop down right here. And then if you turn around, you can come out this way. And there will be a few chests that we can get some pickups from. Some cracked red eye orbs, something we're not going to be using. Morning Star and a talisman, that's also for your faith build. I think Morning Star is actually pretty decent. And bunch of homeward bones. That's 6 homeward bones right there. Wow. And then one last chest. And we got a Lloyd's talisman, which I think is... it prevents Estus recovery. And we want to run away from these guys, because these guys are not going to be easy right now. So we need to hurry up and run back to the bonfire. Hopefully we can get there fast enough without them staying aggro. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Yeah, the graveyard you want to avoid unless you're really trying to be a masochist. But I think there's like 2 more pickups that we can pick up real quick. One is right over here. This one's kind of hidden. I don't think I knew about this for a while. Right over here. Another soul. Like I said, we're going to just be doing some early game pickups. Come up to the 2nd floor over here. You can see there's an item over there. We're going to go pick that up. Yeah, because I only have about maybe 12 minutes or so left in this recording. So we'll probably just go do some of the quick early game pickups like I said I wanted to get. And then... oh, God. And then we'll go ahead and end the video. Let's go ahead and pop those souls that we just got. Oh yeah, and in Dark Souls Remastered, they made it so you can actually pop more than one at a time. That's so good. Alright, and then we'll level up. What do I want to level up right now? I think Strength. We'll level up Strength to 14. Wow, that actually boosts my weapon a lot. Alright. Alright, and we're gonna head down. Usually you don't want to go down this way yet, but there's a pickup I want to get real quick. And then we also have a woman right here, I forgot. No response, she cannot speak. So this is our Firekeeper. And she cannot speak because she actually has no tongue. And you can come to her to reinforce your Estus Flask, which makes it to where your Estus Flask heals you for more. But yeah, we're going to run down here. And there's a couple pickups that we want to get real quick. There's some things we want to avoid though. And then we'll make our way back up to Firelink Shrine. And then we'll probably end the video there. Now we're down in the deep dark. And there's an item right behind these stairs. This is a good item to pick up early game. A pretty decent soul. It's like almost 1,000, I think. And then if you want, you can kill these guys. They really don't give you much souls. But I mean, early game. Early game, they're not bad, and if I can just one-shot them like I am, that's pretty good. You. And then down here's another NPC.
Well, this is unusual. You haven't lost your head. And more importantly, you're free. How on earth? Well, I shouldn't try. I'm Rickert of Vinheim. I was once an established smith.
Rickert of Vinheim.
Now, can you believe it?
So he's a smith, he says, and he's from Vinheim. His name is Rickert.
What is it? Have you? Oh no. Don't worry. I've no intention of escape. It's safe here. I can't bear the thought of going hollow out there. Although, I must admit, I've not much to occupy myself. How about this? I could forge your weapons, albeit with rather minimal tools. I'll show you what made me the best in Vinheim.
Alright, so he's a smith, so he has a lot of options. He can modify equipment, he can reinforce your weapons. We can't do anything really at the moment. He also has a few things to buy, so he has sorceries, because he's the sorcery blacksmith. So you can buy a catalyst from him, and then you got your normal soul arrow, your heavy soul arrow. So if you're a sorcerer, if you're going for a sorcery build, a magic build, you want to come here first. Let's go ahead and keep talking to him.
What is it? There's nothing to talk about. We're both cursed, undead. But what's there really to moan about?
Anything else?
There's nothing. We're both cursed.
Alright, so he's done.
Come back soon. Smithing helps soothe my nerves. Don't let me wither away out of idleness.
Alright. So he's just gonna be there. I don't even know how he got in there. It's like a jail cell. But we want to go this way, and this is where we're gonna use our master key. This door we can't open from this side normally. And we're at the Valley of Drakes, which is I would say a mid to late game area. But this is a very good pickup. A pretty decent sized soul. And then there's two ways to go here. We can go left, or we can go right into this dark cave. Screw that. We're going to come over to the left, and because there's a certain item that I want to get real quick. And hopefully this goes well, because there's obviously, you can see on the ledge here, I don't remember which one it is. Now this one, I believe we can pick this one up. Yep, Soul of Proud Knight. Now one of these is what I want. The other one I don't really care for. Is this? Oh god, just get it, just get it. Oh god, run, run. Yep, that's fine, that's fine. We wanted the shield. That's what I wanted. I wanted the shield. Because we're not going to be able to get the weapon that we want for a little bit. But now we're back to being dead again, which is fine. I'm not going to use my humanity, but can I even actually wield this shield right now? I don't even know if I can wield it. 10 strength. Yep, I can wield it. Nice. Am I going to be fat rolling with this now, though? Nope. Nice. So now we got a sexy shield. As you can see, really cool looking shield. Dragon Crest shield. Good early game shield. We also picked up a sword. But I think it's a faith. Yeah, it's a faith sword, so we're not going to be using that. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end the video there, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed part 1 of our Dark Souls Remastered playthrough. If you guys did, go ahead and leave a like, leave a subscribe, leave a comment, hit that bell notifications so that whenever I post, you know that I have posted a video. And yeah, so I'll catch you guys next time in the next video, part 2 of Dark Souls Remastered. And yeah, GGA. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I'll leave the link in the description. And yeah, have a good one, everybody.